everybody, Kate here, and today we are diving into a topic that I get asked about all the time: how to build better posture. But we are not doing it in the way you would expect from me normally, so you are going to want to stay tuned for this. There are three big reasons why people ask me about posture. Number one, they want better posture. That seems reasonable. Maybe they look at a photo of themselves, or they have aches and pains and they just don't like what they see or feel. And they think better posture might help with that. And I can understand that question, and I'm the right person to ask because I've been a fitness trainer for almost 20 years. In addition, I created a program called the Unbreakable Body, which has 6 pillars of an unbreakable body. One of those pillars is strong posture. Thirdly, I did a video on YouTube a few years ago about how to fix forward head posture, and it gave you simple tips for how to address that kind of forward head position we get into when we're on our phones or computers a whole lot, like most of the world is today. And it's that last reason why I have what I'm sharing with you today. That's right, I have a smart posture corrector. This company, the Dr. Comfy company, wrote to me and asked me if I would test this product out. And initially I said, I don't know about that. But then I had a thought, and it was about you all. You all see advertisements for stuff like this all the time. I do too. On Instagram, on Facebook, everywhere I turn, I see little devices that are supposed to make me better in some way. And I thought, well, I am an expert on building strong posture and unbreakable bodies. What would I do if y'all asked me about this? I have no way to tell you. So I promised the company I would give an honest review. They are not paying me, and I'm gonna send this back when I'm done. So that's the rules of the game, but I thought I'd bring you along with my own trial of the Smart Posture Corrector from Dr. Comfy. Okay, so we're at my desk where I do most of my work as a coach every day. And you might think, at a desk? Well, I moved a lot more when I owned a gym in Chicago and worked for other gyms because I was seeing people in person and moving them through their training sessions. But these days, I work with folks around the world, and so most of my time is spent at the desk, either reviewing their programs or creating new ones, or writing blogs and editing videos like I'm gonna be doing for you here. So I am a great candidate for something like this. So I thought we would do the unboxing here. Let's dive in. When I open the box, I've got an operation manual right off the bat. And then we've got this charging cord. And then you've got the actual brace that you're gonna wear. And it's like a shoulder strap thing. It's got this center plate that has the charging cord here. And that's what you'll plug in, and you need to charge it before you start. I did that ahead of time so we don't have to wait on that. And then you've got adjustable straps. And these are gonna go around your shoulders, and you're gonna wear this on your back. And apparently this thing is going to read where your good posture is and then buzz to alert you that you're not in that anymore. So we're gonna get this whole thing set up so that I can actually wear it for you. Okay, so I've got the harness on. It's not restrictive in any way. It's quite flexy, but I'm very aware that I'm wearing it. So now that I have it on and adjusted to the right position for what I think this should feel like, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. The directions said you're supposed to reach back and turn it on so that it buzzes at you, and then hold the posture. It's buzzing. It's buzzing a lot. Still buzzing. Definitely still buzzing. I didn't think it was supposed to buzz this much, but I'm afraid to move because it says you're supposed to hold the good posture so that it can read it. It's still buzzing. Should I take it off? It says it's only gonna vibrate 3 times. It's vibrated a lot more than 3 times. Let me check things. All right, let's try this again. I don't know what was going on. Okay, I'm wearing the harness, ponytail's out of the way. I'm gonna reach back and turn it on. It just beeped five times, 6 times. I don't know if it's ready. Oh, it beeped again. Is it ready, or is it beeping because I'm out of good posture? I don't think I moved. Let's try. It just beeped twice, 3 times, 4 times. Why is it beeping so much? I don't like this. Like, it won't stop. Oh my God, no. Oh God, no. No, let me tell you what's happening. If I thrust my rib cage forward and stick my chest up and out, like kind of arcing my back, it stops buzzing at me. If I sit normally, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I am sitting with my rib cage facing directly down to my pelvis, shoulders in whatever best position I can be in given that they have a harness on them, and this thing won't stop buzzing. This is a posture I would take normally. So maybe I didn't quite set it up right and it's a little excessively set up. I'll tinker with that. But look at what I have to do to get it to stop. I will tell you right now, my friends, this is not a posture you want to be in all the time. Okay, first test, maybe I didn't set it up right. I'm going to try to set it more accurately, but having to reach my arm back to set it puts me in that extension rib shear. Yeah, okay, here we go. So I'm gonna reach back and turn it on. It buzzed 4 times. I'm supposed to sit normally until it buzzes again 3 times. Hasn't buzzed yet, hold on. Is it gonna buzz? I gotta say, this is confusing. Let me try bad posture and see what happens. Oh, now it's buzzing. Okay, that's better. Maybe it was a user error. Oh, it's buzzing at me again. I can't even lean over to you, jeez. Okay, I'll stay right here, rigid as can be. So it might have been user error on that first one. Maybe with the reaching, it said it weird. So it seems to only buzz when you move into flexion. This thing is buzzing at me. I can't even turn to talk to you guys. All right, I'm back. It's been a few days and I've tested fully the Dr. Comfy Smart Posture Corrector, and I'm here with my feedback. So this product is I think it has 2 effects to it. One, it's a harness. You're always aware of that. And awareness is important when it comes to improving anything. If you don't know that it's something to tune into, why would you tune into it, right? So in that sense, you're always aware that you're wearing a thing that is supposed to help your posture. Number 2, this thing buzzes all the time. And it's only supposed to buzz when you move out of the good posture. The challenge with that is that there is not just one good posture. In fact, there is no such thing as good posture. There are simply postures. And the objective, at least from the lens that I view the world through and how I coach my students, is to be able to move through a variety of postures and do so in a way that you are strong, stable, and durable to manage them all. When this thing buzzes at me, it is indicating to me that I'm not in the good posture that it assigned me to. I have to stay in that one position, and that's all there is to it. And if you've experienced real life lately, you know that that's not real life. I had to take it off. It wouldn't stop buzzing. To complete my review here, and then I'm gonna do kind of a footnote video after this for those who wanna stick around about what posture actually is, and a tip or 2 about how to actually start addressing that. You can stick around for that. If you're someone who wants to be alerted frequently that you do move out of that position, it might be the right device for you. If you're someone who only cares about being in one position during your day, this might be the right product for you. I'm gonna give you 3 quick tips about posture, and then 2 things you can do to address yours today. Tip number 1, posture is neither good nor bad. It is simply a state of repose. And that means there are a variety of postures, many of which can work well for you. Tip number 2, posture is not about rigidity. I think a lot of us grew up, maybe we had parents who did this to us, where they said, shoulders back, stiff body, stand tall. Maybe there was a book on your head, depending on how old you were and you were sent to posture, good manners school. We've had a lot of experience thinking that posture should be straight and tall, suck your tummy in, pull your shoulders back, but that's not true. Strong and stacked posture should feel at ease. I switched the camera angle for tip number 3. Number 3, when you're building strong, stacked, and tall posture, aside from the fact that we want you to be able to move through a variety of positions and not just have one that feels solid and safe for you, the fact is depending on where you're at right now, will determine the path you take to alter your posture in any way. Let me give you an example. If we're looking for the body to be stacked with rib cage parallel and facing to pelvis, but you don't have the ability to find spinal motion or pelvic motion to coordinate to make that happen, you might try to do something like this to get there. But unfortunately, now that brings the rib cage, this is the base of my rib cage, you can see which direction my hands are facing. Now that puts you out of that position. So now if you try to fix that, you might try to find it through your abs, by flexing your abs to get to that, to bring this back down and in. And that might bring you closer to that position, but the whole point is not to need to hold mad amounts of rigidity just to stay in posture. All right, you've stuck around long enough. Let's get into these 2 tips to help you start working on your posture today. Tip number 1, get stronger. We all need to be strong for the life that is coming at us, whether we like it or not, life's coming. And having more strength is going to make it more likely that you can handle what comes. So, start a weight training program if you haven't already. Work with a coach if you've never learned how to weight train or body weight train or build foundational strength. It pays to be strong, and it will pay to be strong for the rest of your life, no matter how old you are right now, no matter where you're starting from. So that's tip number 1, start a strength program. Tip number 2, the next time you find yourself standing, maybe even stand up and do it with me right now, take your hands and put them behind your back like this, so that you can feel your low back. It reminds me a bit of being in junior high cheerleading. Go Trojans! Yeah, that was our mascot. Now, as you're standing in this position, feel those muscles that run along your spine. They run vertically like this. They're called the erector spinae. Do those have tension in them? Do they feel soft? Do they feel firm? Can you not quite tell how much tension is in them? Spend some time standing here, shifting around to find what position you can get into where that area relaxes. All right, have you found it? Wherever that position is, where these low back muscles get relaxed and they aren't carrying an excessive amount of tension, remember that position. Look for that again in the future. Notice what it took to go from where you started from to that position, and just start to take into account everything that is in between those 2 places, because that'll be a part of your unique journey. Now, when it comes to the rest of the body, sure, there's more you can do with regards to head position, shoulder position, elbows, down into the hips and the knees, and even into the feet. And I'll link to some resources down below this video. And I would love to hear your feedback. Share with me over on the Unbreakable Body on Instagram. My handle is @theunbreakablebody. It's linked down below. I would love to carry the conversation forward from there. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know what questions you have.